Now I know you've heard about the double steady and the way that the seams are as far as the double steady, because there you can actually see and feel a parting line in the double steady. This is not like the double steady. Like I showed you in my first impression video, there is no seams. I don't see any seams like with the double steady. There's no seams in there. You don't see anything in there where it looks like this could come apart. Now I will do the real test. I'm going to throw it into the trees, because you know that's how you, in fact, looking back at my time in disc golf and doing disc golf reviews, throwing them into the trees is the element that I've been missing the entire time. I don't know what I was thinking. I wish I could go back and redo all the disc reviews I've done for all the companies and add in throwing them into a tree. Add that as part of the element. In fact, we could call it physics of throwing disc into trees. It would be, I mean, that's how you test the disc, right? No, that's not how you test a disc. I'm not throwing these into the tree. I'm sure you've heard of Clash Disc and the new tone technology, optimized for performance technology is what it says on the disc. Now these are some early releases, and I just want to see what's going on. I just want to see how they throw. Now I've already done, you can see in the little card up above, I'll put a link to my first impressions where I just kind of sit down and talk about them, specifically the difference in the dominess from the two tone salts that I got, but you'll be able to see that a little bit more in depth in that other video. And I also brought a steady salt because I want to see the difference. These are actually my first throws of the day, so we'll see. There's a basket down there. I'm going to throw it at the basket, and we've got quite a bit of headwind actually. I would say a good 10 to 15 mile an hour headwind, maybe closer toward the 15. Also, I've been practicing a little bit on I know some of you said my thumb placement and my rounding. I'm still kind of working on it, so bear with me, forgive me if I don't quite get it quite down, but I'm working on it. Here we go. All right, so that was a warm up with the salt. Predictably went left stable for me. Now this purple salt has got the bigger dome on it, the more pop top, the more heartbeat pop top. So I want to see how this throws. No difference in the stability on that one. So, but this one, the more flatter one. Now I've already been out. I played a casual round the other day with a buddy of mine, and I brought these along and I threw them a few times. So I already got kind of an impression of what's going to happen with this one. With the more flat top, it's going to be, and in this type of headwind, this is going to flip on me. Watch. I should throw it right at that truck. See? See it? But look at that, how nice. And then it comes back. And that's gonna go, I'm not gonna lie, I thought I was gonna ace that. It was short for sure. But I thought I was gonna get an ace on camera. The pink one, that one that's the flat top, that's one that's a little more understable, that was about 25 feet from the basket. I thought it was closer than that. All right, so we're gonna do them again. I'm gonna throw it again. I'm gonna throw the steady salt now that I got my shoulder warm up a little bit. So steady salt, I'm gonna throw it nice and flat as I can get. Yeah, you can see. I mean, it's just, that's what the steady salt's gonna do for me. It's going to basically come out flat, but as soon as I get out there, it's gonna start fading to the left. All right, so now we're gonna try the little pop top one. So okay, so how it feels, it definitely feels good. This feels a little more grippier. I don't want to say gummier, but it does feel more flexible, and this definitely feels harder. This feels harder for sure. Good for holding on, good for the grip. All right, let's see. Now for this one that's more of a flat top. See, that one turns nice and then comes back. And now I'm gonna throw with the wind behind me. I'm gonna throw with a headwind. And it's actually kind of like, it's not gonna be like a straight on my back headwind. It's gonna be almost like a right to left. Just a little bit right to left tailwind. Of course, as you know, when you've got a tailwind, it's gonna make your overstable discs more overstable. and your understable discs give it a little more stability. So I'm curious to see if that's what happens with this flat top one that has a tendency to turn for me. Let's see. So I got the camera turned around for me to throw into the field. We're throwing sort of into the sun, so I'm kind of, shadows are all over me. Hopefully you'll be able to see the disc. So first we're gonna throw this, the pop top Dovillio tone salt to see what happens in the tailwind. And yep, I mean, I knew that was gonna happen. It's just basically gonna come out of my hand and just start making its way, fading over to the left, just like a salt would, just like I knew, just like it usually do. So now we're gonna do the flat top. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna try to throw as straight as I can. Oh, look at that, look at that, look at that, look! Yeah, that's not what I get. That's not what a salt does for me. A salt doesn't stay flat that long and then fade at the end. Oh, I'm for sure that one went farther than the other one. Let's go see. So there's the tripod. Here's the first tone salt. And then, yep, even further, probably, well, let's walk it off. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 25. So 25. So roughly 70 feet farther is the pink one, which has the more flat top to it. Pink salt, pink salt. Anyway, when I picked up the pink toned salt, I counted 120 steps. And I did like the whole count where you count off steps. I don't think I threw that far. We're gonna have to do this again. Well, oh no, because I threw from here. So we got to take off. We got to take off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got to take off about 15. So 105 steps. If you times that times 3, right? Isn't that what you do? 300, over 300 feet. Let's see. We're gonna do this again. This one I'm gonna throw nice and straight. Let's see how far I can get it. And this time I'm gonna count it off. In fact, let's put, so that I make sure I count, I'm gonna put this salt there. That's gonna be the end of the T-pad. Oh, that one didn't feel like it went as far as the first throw. All right, but we're gonna grab the U-Disc app. I'm gonna count it out and then I'll let you know. Or not count it out, I'm gonna use the U-Disc app, measure it out. U-Disc said 302 feet, and according to my U-Disc, the furthest throw I've ever recorded was with a vanilla, and it was 299 feet. So this is the furthest flying flash disc I've thrown. Now, of course, it says plus or minus 16, so we gotta take that into account. But man, this one's going in the bag. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with that other one, but this one's going in the bag, for sure. So I have had a lot of people ask me on my Instagram and on my other video, does it make a difference in the flight? Well, as you can see on the throws with the tailwind, it definitely makes a difference in the flight. On the headwind throws, not a whole lot of difference in the flight as far as distance, but there is definitely a different feel, and I can't quite put my finger on it, but there's just a different feel when I throw it. I really like this one with more of the flat top. Now, again, these aren't production runs. These were early releases to kind of show the technology. I'm not sure if some are gonna come with a domey top, and I'm not sure if some are gonna come with a flat top, but if they come with a flat top, I'm getting a bunches of them because I love the way this one flies. I really, really do. As far as the feel, I mean, steady plastic is a great feeling plastic. This definitely has a little more grip, and you can tell just from doing this, there's a feel of that being stiffer for sure. That's the tone, first impressions. I'm gonna put, these are gonna stay in my bag because when I go play some casual rounds, I wanna throw them some more and get them kind of beat in and see what they feel like. And I'll have to check in later. So give me your thoughts on the tone. Are you excited about the new Clash Disc tone? I really like the look of them. They are amazing for sure, and they do feel really great. I'm not 100% sure all the molds that are gonna come out. I know that out in the wild, I've seen a popcorn, I've seen a mango out at the Northeast Expo, and of course the salt. So we'll have to wait and see in March which mold will be coming out in the tone.